In this video, we're going to cover when you should use R scripts versus RMarkdown in your workflow. By the end of this video, you should understand why, even though both R scripts and RMarkdown files contain R code, which situations you should use each type of file in your workflow and why. So up to this point, we've covered two types of R files that can contain R code: R scripts and RMarkdown files. So which file type is better? Which should you be using? It's possible to implement an entire workflow using RMarkdown files. Everything you put into an R script can be code chunks in an RMarkdown file. Is this a good idea? The fact is, I cover both file types for a reason. Each type of file is useful for a specific task. RMarkdown files are the most useful when you need to generate a document. It's easy to generate a nice looking dynamic document using just a markdown file. They can complicate things if you don't need a document. First of all, you've probably noticed that knitting documents takes time over just running the code that's inside of them. On top of that, the R code is run every time you knit, so if there's complicated analyses that feed into it, it can take a very long time to generate a document. Also, the markup in a markdown file makes the syntax more complicated and difficult to read, and these files just have in general more potential for errors. For these reasons, you should use RMarkdown files in your workflow exclusively for making documents. You'll put most of your heavy computing in R scripts. The R scripts will save results to files, for example RDS files. RMarkdown will then load and convert them into a document. Your RMarkdown files might do small calculations, but you don't want to have to redo those heavy types of calculations just because you edited the text and you want to reknit your file. This means, in general, the bulk of your workflow is going to be implemented in R script files, and only the end products, when you start to get to the communicate stage, will be implemented in RMarkdown files.